Hey guys, Silvermist here with another 11-win Gauntlet deck. You can see the cool new UI in Duelyst. They added that just recently. It's pretty awesome. So this is Vanar, and let's look at the deck. We have some good utility early on. Snow Chaser's nice, Ephemeral Shroud. In the 2-drop slot, we've got Veil Hunter, Rock Pulverizer, the Golem, 2 Hailstone Prisons, 5 Fenrir War Masters, which is honestly probably why we're here at 11 wins, because this card is just ridiculous. A couple of Corsairs, Tigers for offense or defense, Venom Toth, which has actually won me a couple games, 4 Razorbacks. That's another amazing card, especially with the Fenrirs, because they're sticky. We've got a Twilight Sorcerer, which works great with the Flash Freeze, and a few big guys, a couple of War Talons. If you look at the curve, it really centers around 3 drops, 2 and 3 drops. So I've got a nice curve. I rarely miss my turn 1 play. It's been doing pretty well. I usually find myself with answers to everything, but honestly, I've been powering through boards with those Fenrirs because they're just awesome. Okay, so I'm not sure how long we'll be waiting, but I will fast forward the video if it's not very soon. Okay, our final boss is a mirror match, Vanar versus Vanar. Makes sense, Vanar's very strong. I am gonna pitch all of these guys very easy, and I'm hoping to get a Fenrir. Perfect. Great starting hand. I will likely throw away the Razorback, depending on what he does, which gives me the option to maybe try to pick up a 2 and a 2, but more than likely I'm going to play the Fenrir here. Okay, sure, Healing Mystic. Not bad. Alright, let's pitch this, and I'm going to play the Fenrir. The question is, do I want to take the mana tile or not? I don't think so. I'm not too worried about him taking it, so I think I'm going to play it above the mana tile. That's probably the best option. Gives me the most options for next turn, and I'm pretty much guaranteed to pick up one of them unless he Hailstones or Chromatic Colds this. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and put it there. Although, I could take the tile. Yeah, I'm going to take it. I don't want him to get value out of that, and I really don't need it. I've got enough low drops that I should be fine, so that'll be okay. What's he going to do? Aspect of a Fox. Turn it into a generic 3/3. So he's going to spend 2 cards on that, so I'm fine with it. I mean, usually I hope to get 2 cards for 1 out of the Fenrir anyways, and I'm going to do that, so that's no problem. He's not even going to kill it, is he? Blazing Spines, okay. Alright, so I think we can safely throw away one of these Tigers. Probably okay. I want to kill that 2/3 with my 3/3. Like, that needs to happen. And then maybe I can play the Tiger, go up, steal the mana tile, clear one of those walls, and then play the Golem. Let's get rid of that. Oh, Fenrir. Does that change anything? No, I think I'm going to play the 3 and the 2. I'm going to kill one Blazing Spine and damage the other one, and then play the Golem next to him. So let's go up, take this mana tile, play the Golem next to him, trade with half of his thing. Let's kill this 2/3 with my 3/3. I don't mind, you know, only trading half a card for that Tiger because I'm already up 1 card. Okay, and actually I'm probably up 2 cards unless he can hit that, unless he has a way of removing this 3/1, because that 3/1 has taken an aspect of the Fox, it's taken a Healing Mystic, and it's probably going to take another card, which is pretty good. That's like 3 for 1. It's awesome. Okay, so next turn is turn 5. I've got 3 and 2, more than likely. I will probably pitch the Razorback or the Tiger. Okay, Fenrir, no problem. I think I'm gonna Mark of Solitude the 2/3. Yeah, let's get rid of this Razorback. I don't think we're gonna need it. So, yeah, that's no help. So it's gonna be a 3 and a 2 here. So I'm gonna play the Fenrir, and I'm gonna kill his Fenrir. So my 3/1 kills half of his Fenrir, which is fine because it's 2.5 cards for 1, and then I'll make this a 5/5, kill the other half of his Fenrir, and then block him from going to my half of the board with my Fenrir. So that's great. And I'll go ahead and smack him in the face because I have a board against him and I'm not too worried about dying. Alright, Hailstone. That's what I like to see. So next turn is probably going to be either Hailstone and a 3, or possibly 3 and 3. I'm going to pitch the 7. The card is really bad against Vanar. Like, you're going to spend 7 mana to play something, and it's probably going to get Hailstoned, and then they're going to play a bunch of other stuff, and the tempo swing is just so bad when that happens. So that card is just awful. I'm probably going to throw it back every time I see it until we get to 9 mana, and maybe I can play it with another card. Okay, Chromatic Cold on my Fenrir plus attack to kill it, or you can attack my 2/5, sure. Okay, that makes sense. Void Hunter. Alright, we are probably going to pitch the 7. I sort of like... Oh man, I think Silver Tongue... Let's just get our value out of this. Let's get some damage. So he's at 15. I think I'm just gonna block him in and Hailstone this. Yeah. Oh man, I forgot to pitch the War Golem. Oh man. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. I need to keep him from getting on my side of the board because I don't want him to play a bunch of Vespers. Cryogenesis. Okay. Not bad. So he's got 3 mana. Wings of Paradise. Okay, that absolutely has to die. So 7 mana. I think I'm going to Tiger that and play the Fenrir on the right side of him to sort of just kind of keep him stuck over there on his side. And yep, that should be fine. And I said War Golem, it's War Talon. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay, good. What do we have next turn? We've got 8 mana, we've got 4 and 3 or 5 and 3. He's going to Hailstone, that's pretty strong. We're even now in cards. He's got 5, I've got 5, and he's going to get initiative on me by playing 5 mana worth of stuff, which is a Crystal Cloaker and a Crystal Cloaker. Okay, so he did end up getting over there to my side of the board, and I don't really want those to hit me. So I'm going to throw away my highest cost thing, because again, I don't want to get Hailstoned again. He probably has another one. We're at 8 mana, so 3 and 3 isn't any better than 5 and 3, and I get a little bit larger of a guy. I mean, if he's going to Hailstone something, he's going to Hailstone something, so I might as well play the highest power I can, which is the 5 and the 3. So I'll play the Golem here, and the Fenrir back there. And if he wants to trade those Crystal Cloakers, that's fine. I have way more power than he does, even though he can hit for 4 and 4. And what am I going to do with my general? I'm going to move down here, because I expect him to just kind of stay in this area, and I want to be close to him, because he's at 11. So it's possible that if anything sticks on the board, I can sort of Razorback and maybe go for a lethal. I also have a Hailstone, which is great, and a Shroud, but I'm definitely not playing that War Talon anytime soon, unless the conditions are really favorable. Like, I might be able to play it next turn as a 7 and a 2, and then I have some space left in my hand to get it back in case he Hailstones, but I don't know, I don't like it. I just like Vanar can't really deal with a lot of dudes on the board, so it's always good to flood the board. Like, if you play a Jax True Sight on ladder against Vanar, they're just dead. Like, there's nothing they can do. So you always want to flood the board and get bored. Red Sinja. Okay, so that's still not enough to kill the Bright Moss Golem. He's going to have to do something else. Okay, so he's freezing that. And he's hitting me. Okay, so what's he going to do with his dudes? He's probably going to trade one of them away, sure. And then the other one, come over to my side of the board and hit me? Or nothing? Wow, okay. So I think I like Hailstoning this here. I mean, he has a slot open in his hand, but the tempo swing is going to be huge, because I can go 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can play Razorback and Fenrir, and I have a Shroud in case he puts up a Provoke or something next turn. So I kind of like the tempo swing I'm going to get here. Yes, he's going to be able to play that next turn, but I'm playing something that's sticky, so that's not going to die to it. My other Fenrir is not going to die to it. I can block him completely in here with the Razorback, and I think I like that. So yeah, he can play Red Sinja next turn, but he's going to spend his entire turn to do it. Let's get rid of this. Okay, that's great. A Razorback. If he wants to play that Red Sinja next turn, I am totally happy with that, because I am threatening a lot of damage here. So I should be able to kill him next turn. He's going to need a lot of stuff. Like, being surrounded by 2 Fenrirs that haven't been cracked to their second form yet is rough. Like, I don't know what he's going to... He has to Hailstone and heal, and I don't even think that's enough. Yeah, he can live for a turn if he Hailstones, kills one, and heals. No, that's not even enough, because that's 7, and he'd heal to 11. So I'd be able to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus my Razorback in hand. So I can't see a way that he can get out of this. He'd have to like double Hailstone, heal. Actually, even that doesn't do it. Yeah, and then he can trade his Crystal Cloaker. Okay, so what's he doing? He's making it a 5/5. Okay, so his Cloaker lives, and at 2/15, hoping I don't have some removal, but I have a Shroud, so well played. We'll just dispel this and get a little extra damage for good form, and bam, that's the game. Pretty good game. Fenrir War Masters leading us to victory once again. That card is just ridiculous. If you see it in Gauntlet in your draft, you pick it. You absolutely pick it. It doesn't matter. It's better than Hailstone. It's better than Chromatic Cold. It's the best card in the entire faction, and there's never too many of them you can have. 7 wins gives you a guaranteed Gauntlet ticket. We got a couple of guys. We got a rare. 75 gold isn't terrible, and 140 spirit on top of the orb and another ticket. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.